Hi, thank you for coming back into my kitchen with me. I wanted to share today with you really my favorite thing to do is work with grains and different whole grains because they're really good for your body, and like to find lots of different ways to use them. But I don't want to have to buy every little bitty thing. I'd like to find some things that are versatile. So today I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite versatile grains, and that's oats. Whole oats, whole organic oats. Can be used in just, gosh, so many different ways. Toppings on bread, toppings on muffins, you name it. There's a million different things you can do with them. But I want to back up because there's a misperception between whole oats, quick oats, and what you can maybe use the whole oats in place of them and still not have to cook for 5-10 minutes. Okay, we buy oats in 50-pound bags, so they're about as big as me, and then break it up and use it for different things. This is a canister that we keep our whole oats in, and they look like this. They are whole rolled oats. Also sold in the grocery store, considered as old-fashioned oats, basically because that's how they've been used for years. Quick oats, on the other hand, look different, but guess what? They aren't different. They're just processed a little bit. Now, if you want to pay a little bit more and have a can of rolled oats and a can of processed oats, you can, but why not just buy one can of rolled oats, or better yet 50 pounds of it, and just stretch that and make it be used for like a lot of different things. First off, I want to show you how to make quick oats. This is what quick oats look like, and they are really just made out of whole oats. So if you have a food processor or a blender, all you have to do, pour a bit of it in there, put your S blade in, and you can see they've been chopped up a little bit here. They're not quite as fine as the quick oats yet, but all I have to do is do it a few more times, and I'm going to end up with quick oats that cook in about 1.5 to 2 minutes. They also work fine in the microwave. A little bit of chewy because you have the whole oats, just a tiny bit of them left in there, but that's your good fiber. And it's fast, it's convenient. Some cinnamon, some apples, you're out the door, and you haven't bought a little package with, well, flip it over and find out what's in that thing. Another thing you can do with oats is granola. You can make granola really simply without making a big mess. It's just a one bowl, one pan deal. Granola bars. I sent out a recipe on my newsletter on high protein granola bars. Super easy, high fiber, low fat, high protein, peanut butter ones. They're really good. So you can see the oat, just one type, organic rolled oats, regular oats, can be used so far a lot of different ways. Now here's something that's surprising that you may not have thought of. Oats, being a whole fiber as well as a starch, can be taken in place of breadcrumbs on a lot of things. Now, I like breadcrumbs, but I really like to use them on chicken and baked things that I have to top, like a macaroni and cheese and things like that. Not in stuff they're going to disappear in and nobody's going to know they're there. But if I use whole oats, or quick oats, but I like whole, in a meatloaf, I've added the binder that basically comes from the breadcrumbs. So I've also added some fiber into the meatloaf that is essential to your health. So that's another thing you can do with oats. Now I know there's probably a million other things, and right now I just can't think of them all. And I've used oats for a lot of different things. I've tossed them in with bread. Cooked oatmeal, even if you have some left over, works great in a muffin the next day as part of the ingredient. So you can see that oats are a very versatile grain, but you really only have to get the whole rolled oats, and you can stretch them and use them in many different ways. Now, subscribe and tune in again. I'm going to show you what I do with popping corn.